Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started from the Bottom. It's been a pretty uneventful summer as we go into the Premier League for our second season. Obviously we have the Champions League to come. Let's get into the episode. So guys, as I mentioned, not a lot happened in the summer. If I go into our transfer history, we let Liam Haynes go to Fulham's under 23s. Let him go for nothing. Our coaches didn't really rate him at all, so we were happy to let him go. On the incomings, we brought in Sean Stevens. My head of youth development brought him in. It was too late. I missed it. I was looking at other players. So Sean Stevens comes in. I brought in Aubrey Motang. The goalkeeper is a backup 23-year-old South African from a club called Wits, Bidvest Wits in the South African Premier League. I thought he was a slightly better understudy in comparison to Jamal Blackman. He's come in as a backup, and that's probably where he will stay. And then this player came up, Peter Amakanji. Yeah, Amakanji, from Standard Liège. Another club, I can't remember who it was now, came in for him. And I thought for a 19-year-old, he looked too good to turn down. He is listed as a wonder kid. He is a ball-playing central defender. So this is him. As you can see, he's got phenomenal stats, really nice first touch, really good heading, good marking, good passing, really nice tackling. It's 17 there, good technique at 14 as well, 20 determination, 17 in terms of bravery, 16 for the jumping reach as well. He's 6'1", just over 12.5 stone. As I said, he was listed as a wonder kid. He played 32 times already for Standard Liège, which is where he'd started his career. Sort of started breaking in 2 years ago, and then basically looks like he played the entire season for Standard Liège in the Pro League last season. He's coming to us, as I said. I paid his release clause of 23.5 million, which for a 19-year-old is quite a lot. But I'm hoping that he can solidify that defense and really make the difference at the back of the pitch. In terms of pre-season, I did as what I always do. I rammed in as many games with high-profile teams as possible to keep that income ticking over. So we played Manchester United and beat them, lost 1-0 to Arsenal, then beat LA Galaxy and LAFC whilst we were on our US pre-season training camp. Then we beat Schalke, beat PSG, hammered Cheltenham, beat Dortmund, beat Atletico Madrid. I thought it'd be good to take on some of these bigger teams that we will be coming up against in the not in the Premier League, in the Champions League, because obviously we are going to be pretty poorly seeded in the Champions League. So I imagine we're going to get some pretty decent teams up against us. In terms of the Premier League, we kicked off the season away at West Ham. We won 3-0 thanks to goals from Valentin Vega and 2 goals from Phil O'Neill. I will hold my hands up again. I've made a mistake. Norwich not been registered again. So Anwar is currently playing left back for us. He can play there. It's not where I want to play him. What I will say though is we did have some bids come in for some of our players. If I just jump into the squad screen, Anwar, we had a bid come in from Bayern Munich. I don't know who he's wanted by. Now wanted by Tottenham. They can go away. So a bid came in from Bayern Munich. I accepted a £70 million bid for Anwar. However, it didn't materialise. So I think he turned them down. We also had Matthias Bilbao here. He was wanted by some team in China. I can't remember exactly who it was. I accepted a £60 million bid for him. Again, he did not want to leave and go and join a team in China. Don't blame him. Wanted to stay in the Premier League and wanted to play in the Champions League. So again, who can blame him? In terms of the table, we are 7th. A lot of clubs have played 2 games already. As you can see, Man City, Everton, Leicester and Manchester United all with 6 points from their 2 games, and we would like to join them as well. So as this was a catch-up episode, we will be taking on Norwich in today's episode. It's going to be an interesting one. Norwich playing in 17th. I don't know how they got on in their season opener. They lost 2-0 to Man City. No shame in that. Lost 2-0 to Man City. So let's see if we can inflict their second defeat of the season. We are slight favourites by the looks of things going into the game. And this is the new team. Not a great deal of changes, really. We've still got Beatty in goal, Rivas, Emmanuel, Amakanji, Anwar, as I said, is playing at left back for the time being. Bilbao, Muzo, O'Neill, Fury, Azevedo and Vega. One thing I will say is that there's something in place where I can only have 15 non-English players in my squad that are registered, so I do need to go out and find some English players because I've only got 1 English player in that starting 11, and that is Phil O'Neill, who wouldn't necessarily be there normally. Obviously we've got Jamal Blackman, Menji, Wellins, Denham's Welsh, I don't know if he counts, all part of the squad. But as you can see here, Mutang, the goalkeeper, Ait Nouri, this guy who was really upset last season, they're not making the cut because they're not English. So I think my transfer policy needs to change. I think I need to find some more English players. We will submit the team and we will take on Norwich. We are still playing at Bournemouth Stadium. I wasn't sure what would happen with them having got relegated, but it looks like we are still sharing their stadium. Interesting team from Norwich here. Obviously they've got Reece James here. He looks pretty solid, having bought him from Chelsea. I think they've had him for a year or 2. Yeah, 2 years. Not too bad. A nice little player. Obviously they've got Mason Greenwood. I looked to sign Mason Greenwood myself. However, he wanted 130k. He was released by Manchester United in this save, actually. But he wanted 130k a week, which I couldn't afford. So bought in Valentin Vega instead. And I think if you compare the two, they had to pay compo. They didn't sign him as a free agent. That's so silly. If we do a quick comparison, Bath City, Valentin Vega. Well, Vega scored this season. I was trying to hopefully compare their records and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. Greenwood is either footed, they both are. Greenwood's slightly taller, better in the air. Vega wins in terms of defending and physical and attacking. And the main ones for me, you know, Valentin Vega's got better finishing, he's got better composure, he's better off the ball, he's slightly quicker. So all in all, I'm very happy that I bought Valentin Vega. I have noticed they've got Jonathan David here. He's been here a little while. He looks pretty good as well. It's just that versatility that he can kind of play wherever you want, really. He can just sort of dot around and play wherever. And they've got Adam Klozek up front, who they bought from Man City in the summer. How much did they pay for him? 55 million. Wow. Okay. So it's an interesting team. Even then, we've bought our record signing is 23.5 million, and they're Norwich are spending 55. It is absolutely nuts. Let's go into the second game of the Premier League season. We need to keep the pressure up going into what is going to be a very busy season. Obviously, we are slightly expected to do slightly better this season. I'll run over the club vision at the end of this game. Obviously, we are expected to do slightly better. The one that I can definitely remember is the Premier League, where they expect us to finish inside the top half of the table. If I'm not in the top 4 again, I'll be slightly disappointed. But obviously, we needed that investment, and it didn't come. Obviously, I tried to make things happen with the clubs coming in for Anwar and coming in for Bilbao. Valentin Vega with a free kick gets saved there behind for a corner. I did try and make moves, but obviously the players didn't want to leave, which I kind of am happy about. But as I mentioned, we need to find some more English players to play in this squad. Emmanuel looks for Bilbao down the line. Cross comes in. Vega gets a shot, but it is blocked by the Norwich man. We are still applying that pressure out to Reece James. Back to the goalkeeper, who absolutely leathers one straight out of play on that left hand side. We're playing pretty well. I think we've sold out the stadium at Bournemouth again. Really need our own stadium, but our own stadium is going to be 15,000, so it's a little bit disappointing. Good work from Anwar there, but another good save from the Norwich goalkeeper. 5 minutes of the first half to go. Vega with the corner, floats it in. Emmanuel, and Matthias Bilbao is there to fire home off the loose ball. Good corner in. Not really dealt with by Norwich. Vega with the set piece, whips it in. Emmanuel blocked by Phillips on the line, and Bilbao is there to hit home the loose ball. Very pleased with that start. Obviously Norwich not really offering anything. We go back to the top of the table as it stands on goal difference, and I think alphabetical. Tell them to do this for the fans passionately. I'm pleased with how you're going. I am pleased. The opposition have only had one shot. I am quite pleased with that. I can't argue with that. Obviously we're not dominating possession, but that's a bit of a weird one considering we are at home. Corner comes in. Referee blows the whistle. Reece James is judged to have fouled. Valentin Vega steps up for the penalty and slots it. Interesting effort from the goalkeeper there, but Valentin Vega slots his second goal of the season, 2 in as many games for the Uruguayan, and goalkeeper probably should have done a little bit better there. Double change for Norwich there, hoping to try and freshen things up as 20 minutes of the game to go. Anwar is set to take this set piece, takes it, and it goes just wide of the post. I will be making a few little changes myself. Acevedo not really cutting the mustard there, so I'm just going to make that one little change there, and hopefully we can get a little bit more out of those central attacking midfield roles. Long throw towards Vega is cleared to Rivas, who passes it into Christian Muzo, looks over the top towards Emmanuel. Anwar is back on the ball, out to this left-hand side where Matthias Bilbao finds himself. Crosses in, and Valentin Vega's there. And Valentin Vega applies the finish. 3rd goal of the season, 2nd of the day against Norwich. 15 minutes to go, guys. We are very much in control of this game. Norwich have just taken Hlozek off. And we have another set piece. Anwar throws it into Vega, who hammers one towards the goal, but misses the target this time. He cannot score them all, the young Uruguayan. Nice ball from Norwich there, and a nice goal for Juan Hernandez. The diagonal ball finds Reece James inside the penalty area. Jonathan David with the throw. Back there, all the way across. Nice little run from the right back into Reece James. And there is the finish from Juan Hernandez, making it 3-1. A little bit disappointed in the way that we conceded that, but never mind. It means we don't have to pay Bailey's clean sheet bonus. Matthias Bilbao lurking around a 9 there. Vega whips one in. Scrambles. Norwich clear, but only to Emmanuel. Felix Fury is back to Anwar, and that is the highlight over. Final knockings of the game then. Are we going to see this one out at 3-1? Looks like we are, and that is full time. Very good start to the season. I'm passionately going to say I am very pleased with your performance there. Well done, boys. Vega sends Bath top. Valentin Vega, Bath City Wonder Kid, 2 goals, 9.0 rating. He was superb in front of goal last time. So there you have it, guys. We are top of the table, 6 points. We share the lead with Manchester United, Leicester, Everton and Man City, but we are currently top on goal difference with that +5. If I show you the club vision, as I said, I was going to update you guys. We have these current objectives. We have to be competitive in the Champions League. We have to finish in the top half of the Premier League. 5th round minimum for the FA Cup and reach the 4th round minimum of the Carabao Cup. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously, the youth facilities and the training facilities are coming along nicely. They will be finished on the 14th of December, and then the stadium will be finished next year, 22nd of the 6th, 2026. So there's still been no draw for the Champions League as of yet, so I will update you guys when that does come around. I will be bringing you guys back for this Premier League game against Blackburn, and then we will know our fate in the Champions League. So we will play that game against Blackburn, and then the first group stage game in the Champions League. They're still doing the qualification matches just now. So it'll be interesting to see as we take on European competition for the first time in this save. But that is it for today's video, guys. So if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I'm bringing out daily Football Manager content, so make sure you don't miss anything. But for now, guys, I will see you soon for another episode of Started from the Bottom. Take care.